The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Well, we're on to race number 2, the start of the place accumulator. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares. 13:05 is when you need to get your bets on. And let's get straight into it. We got a rerun of the Queen Bee, who ran third first up from the stable of Wendy Whitehead.
With Fire Phoenix as they come down to the 200-meter marker, though. Pretty Analia and Q. These are the two from the Queen Bee over the last 100. Pretty Analia, though, won't go away. And Q the Rebels trying to get to it. Pretty Analia's holding on and won it. Second, Q the Rebel, then the Queen Bee. And piece by piece involved a photo for fourth.
Well, we saw that rerun of the Queen Bee, and as we mentioned in the first, these young horses who are just starting off their careers, how much more to come the race will tell and how it's brought them on. Devon, just looking at this race, number 3, Celtic Beauty, trainer Tony Rivelin has given a comment in the computer form, the form guide I'm using. Nice Sort will have a chance. And then I know that Garrett van Zyl, who has True Love's Kiss, he will usually post comments on the race day. So those are the 2 first-timers that grab my attention, because Celtic Beauty is a 625,000 Rand purchase. Do you have a firm first choice here?
I wouldn't say firm first choice, but my first choice is number 7, the Queen Bee, from the Wendy Whitehead yard. I think it's got a very, very good pedigree, and I do believe that it's going to improve after that first run. And there was betting support in the market on debut, shortened from 16 to 1 down 10 to 1. That's what the book says. But I remember on that day, with the various different fixed odds betting platforms, you could get 6 to 1 here, 7 to 1 there. So it shortened even more before race time, which is encouraging. It obviously indicates that the horse is showing something back at home. So, excuse me, I do believe that that could be the horse to beat. With healthy respect for number 8, Jazz Cafe, that hasn't raced for 60 days. Another one that's received solid betting support on debut.
Punters like they knew the result.
Yeah, unbelievable. It was a very good run. The horse was running on, and it would have come on from that run. Robbie Hill, they like to take their time with their individuals, and I'm sure this horse will strip a lot fitter and be much more alert this time around. So for me, a 7, 8, and possibly a horse like number 10, True Love's Kiss, which is extremely well bid, which might be able to run into the trifectas and quartets.
Okay, let's see the form. 8, 6 Vision to Achieve, and 9 You Go Girl ran in the same race behind Comnaidu's runner Kian's Pride. That race has yielded 2 winners, La Premier, Dennis Bosch's runner, and a Vernie Princess that we'll see in race number 1. That's looking good. The Queen Bee, her debut run, Q the Rebel was second, that has won. Now with the Jazz Cafe, on the other hand, I'll tell you there have been 12 runners in total. No winners. That it must be a concern. The strength or the lack of winners from the form line.
Yes.
Or the lack of, horses to come out and run well. That is a slight concern for me. But the fact is, as Devon mentioned, when there's money down, you have to stand up and take notice, regardless of what happens on debut, because the horse must be showing something back home. And this horse, number 8, Jazz Diva, must be a horse that they quietly rate. That's a Robbie Hill stable. So, in summarizing, how many horses in the place accumulator we'll be safe with?
I think you can be safe with 2 horses here, 7 and 8.
7 and 8 for Devon Governor. I must agree, of the race runners, they look the standout. But this horse, number 3, Celtic Beauty, was a 625,000 Rand purchase, by the way, is a horse that I suspect they are hoping for a big, bold effort first up. And then Garrett van Zyl's runner, number 10, True Love Kiss, is a horse that we'll wait for those race day comments and see if there's any support for a horse that's trading at around 5 to 1. That's a wrap. Race number 2. Get your bets on 13:05.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.